If you want more people to plan a visit to your church when they come to your website, you want them to take action, not just learn about your church, but connect with your church, you need to make the best first impression. Let me say that again a little bit shorter. If you want more people to plan a visit to your church, you need to create a great first impression. That first impression is made online, and the first thing they will think about your church is what you tell them on your website. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how to create well, not how to create, but I'm going to show you some examples of some captivating church website headlines that go on their website that gets people to continue to consume the website, to learn about the church, and eventually be inspired to plan a visit. My name is Justin Nava. If we have not met before, I founded Nava Church Marketing, and I help churches create online presences that draw people to church so they can hear the gospel and you can make disciples. Let me share with you something real quick that I have for you that I want to make sure you know about, and then we'll go into the headline. Once you know you have a headline that will draw people in, you want to make sure you have a homepage that represents your church and continues to reinforce and validate that positive first impression. So I have a free framework. It's the same framework we use at Nava Church Marketing for our clients that is getting more people to plan a visit. We see anywhere from 3 to 10 times more people coming to church through the website, people saying, we saw your website, we felt like we could connect with this church, we felt like we could belong, it's a good place for our kids. That starts on the homepage. So down and below in the link, or open it up later, navachurchwebsite.com. You can get that framework for free. And I'll be honest, eventually we're going to have our entire website framework for free to give to you. We're building that out, making sure we get all the best analytics of everything we're seeing working, and making sure we also have a way to keep that updated as the internet and culture change. But for right now, you can get started on the homepage. Oftentimes, that's where people will make the decision to visit your church. So navachurchwebsite.com, you can get that for free. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through a few websites. One of them, if you've been watching my channel, you see often because I love this church and what they're doing just around me in the Houston area. And that is the Ark Church. And the reason I love this headline is because it's focused on you. And that's the number one thing I want you to take away from this. There are way too many church websites that are focused on the church. The point of the church website is not, where I should say the end goal of the church website is not to just bring people to church, it's to bring people to Jesus, okay? Jesus has extended his hand. People are looking to connect with that. Obviously, we need a faith community built around nurturing discipleship and nurturing people in Jesus to grow in their faith. And so the church website needs to be focused on two things, the guest and Jesus, and then your church is the connection, and the website is just a little intermediary there to nurture people along that discipleship journey. So I love the Ark Church that it's, I know I'm on the Ark Church website. I clicked on the Ark Church on Google. Okay. So you don't have to tell me welcome to Ark Church. I know where I'm at. Okay. So number one, if you ever say welcome to this, that's a terrible headline. Okay. It's like, imagine flipping through a magazine or a newspaper and it says, thanks for reading our ad. No, you don't see headlines like that. That's not the purpose of the headline. The headline is to make someone feel understood and get them hooked into reading more. This makes me feel understood because I feel less than, I feel not worthy. So the fact that this website says you can, and then it has the rotating information of you can live for God, you can make a difference, you can grow stronger. It's very encouraging. And I feel like if I go here, I'll feel better about myself. Again, not the end goal, but just like Jesus's end goal wasn't feeding people or healing people, it was to display the change in the covenant that was coming and to die for us. The end goal is not to get people to feel good. The end goal is to get people to Christ. And we just take steps, micro commitments to get people connected with the church and then hearing the gospel. So I love that this is addressing the fact that you can. Okay, we're all anxious, we're all emotional, we're all less than, we all feel that way. And this is just a reminder that you can. So I really like this. It's very encouraging. And it's like, you can grow stronger, you can make a difference. Okay, well, what does that look like? And then I can come through and see the rest of the website. Another one that I love, I don't know. And by the way, most of these are not my website. I think I only picked one of our websites to show. I always want to call out and share what other people are doing. I want this channel to be something of an encouragement, not just a sales pipeline. Although if you do decide to do work with me, I'm super excited for it. But this is a part of the ministry, part of the business, sharing information and celebrating what God's doing in other churches outside of our own organization. Excuse me. So I don't know anyone from Valley Church. I have no connections there, but they came across my research, and I love this headline. No one should go through the valley alone. I love this. I mean, obviously it's the Valley Church. So, no one should go through the valley. We have that on the mind. Almost makes me feel like, this is for people in the valley. It's a reiteration. It's an assurance. No one should go through this alone. I'm looking for a church community. I'm looking for a church to visit. The fact that you recognize that I'm in the valley, the fact that you're saying you're going to walk with me through it or help me out of it, I think shows an understanding again that this is a place where I might. So yeah, no one should go through the valley alone. I might click these, but I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue looking through it. We can't wait to meet you. See you Sunday. Discover your people. Again, focusing on that community aspect. I love it. Fantastic headline. So, point number 2 is to showcase understanding, right? You want to be encouraging with your headline. Yes. You also want to showcase understanding. I would actually put understanding a little bit higher, to show that, we are here to meet your needs in the name of Jesus. Another one here, kind of showcasing understanding, hope and healing begin here. What would it look like? And this is a subheadline. What would it look like to no longer live in fear and loneliness? Okay. Discover the abundant life God has for you. This is a little bit of a longer headline. We're taking up some real estate here, but this obviously shows the hurting that's happening in this community. This church has a large group of people in the community that they are serving that is hopeless. They feel trounced upon. They feel overlooked, and so and they're obviously living in fear and anxiety. So what would it look like if you didn't do that? God has an abundant life here. So this is a great example of, here's you, here's where Christ wants for you, and here's the steps to go in the middle, right? And then we got find out more, watch online, which I think that should be worship online, but that's a new thing that we're implementing. So and then it's like, okay, yeah, now we'll continue reading. Local presence, we have a heart and passion to serve. So I would probably nix this part and just continue to say, like, hey, we have a heart and passion to serve you and your family. Or even this could be the good news of Jesus Christ transformed lives. I think that's a better second headline there. But the purpose is to get people to say, I feel understood. This is a place that has something I want. Let me learn more. Okay. So I think that's a great one there. Grace Church, again, this is one I know nothing about, just came across in my research. You were made for more. You notice this is talking about you. This is encouraging. This is inviting. Okay. A lot of churches would just start off with a headline like this: you're invited this Sunday. Of course, I'm invited this Sunday. Everyone and their mother knows that churches want people. So that's one of the things people hate about churches, is that they always want to get people in the door. For some reason, that's a bad thing to some people. And so you were made for more. This is a great headline. I don't think it's a text. I think it's an image. Yeah, it's an image. So not exactly SEO properly, but it's still fine. Again, it's you were made for more. It's talking about me. Okay. No one loves me more than me, especially when I'm looking for a church. I want to make sure that this church understands what I want. And if I'm feeling less than, if I'm feeling unvaluable, I love this. Kudos to Grace Church. The last one that I have pulled up here, I honestly, I don't even know if this is a church. I'm assuming it is St. Thomas More House of Prayer. So many good things about this website, even though many pastors and church leaders will look at this website and be like, so boring, so whatever. But I'm telling you, this website, I know, not even without looking at the analytics, converts. Discover the prayer that will change your life. Experience the liturgy of the hours. So it's captivating. It's curiosity. Obviously, I'm here because I want something different. Okay. I may not say I want to change my life. But when people say, I want to make more, I want to raise. Why do you want to raise? Because I'll be able to do more. Why would you be able to do, what would that give for you? Well, it would give me a better life. Why do you want a better life? Well, I mean, that's essentially saying, like, changing my life. So yes, we are answering a felt need here, and it's very curiosity driven. Like, what is that prayer? I don't know what that is. Let me see what that is. Experience the liturgy of the hours. Now I understand someone like I think this fails the mother-in-law test. My mother-in-law wouldn't understand this, so she would back out. But I think this is something good. And then I love this. Just a little bonus tip here: free PDF guides. We need more free resources on church websites. We're building those for our clients. Soon we'll have a library. I'm very excited for that. So I love this here. It's very inspiring. It's very engaging. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let me see more here. And then they kind of lose the plot here. They start promoting stuff, which becomes a bulletin board. I think this really needs to be, the second thing: experience the liturgy of the hours. And then this should be next. What is the liturgy of the hours? That's the next logical question I have. It should not be interrupted by events. Little bonus tip there. So I love this one. If I had to pick my favorite out of all of these, it would probably be, man, that's hard to pick a favorite. I think I like this one the most. Grace Church, not mine. Uh, I like this headline because it's encouraging, it's guest focused, and it points to something more. That more is Jesus Christ. So I really like this. So the ultimate question that we like to ask as part of our planning, and I'll leave you with this, is if someone could only know one thing about your church, what would it be? And that typically bleeds into the headline. So if I was talking to this pastor, I'm just hypothetical here, it would be, I want people to know that this isn't all there is. They were made for more. There you go, right there. And it doesn't always come out like that word for word. For this church, it's like, hey, there's something better, and we want to show that to people. Okay, well, hope and healing began here. Our church, their pastor or church leader who's doing the website might say, well, the number one thing we want people to know is that they can do it. They don't feel like it, but they can. All of these things come out in when you do proper research, proper website planning. So I think this is fantastic. Go to NavaChurchWebsite.com. So once you do answer that question, once you do come up with a headline that's captivating and gets your website visitor to read more, you have to know how to draw them in. So we've got the whole website homepage along with explainers of what every section can do. And then that's not advertised here, but there is a bonus training afterwards after you download the homepage that shows you a little bit more about everything your church website needs. So go download that, NavaChurchWebsite.com. Like the video if you like the video, and subscribe if you want more church tips. We are focused most on the website right now, but we also dabble in Facebook ads, external communications, all that good stuff. So we'll have all that coming up, as well as the best known church show and something I'm working on that's top secret right now, but I will tell you, we're working on it. Okay. God bless you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video.